Over the past 2 decades, Rockcote, Australia's leading manufacturer of renders and texture coatings, has gained national and international respect and recognition for its product quality and its commitment to innovation, research and development. All of those essential qualities are embedded in the Rockcote Reinforced Render System, a complete system proven for its effectiveness in all climates, from the heat and humidity of the Australian tropics to the extreme cold of the New Zealand alpine regions. Rockcote Managing Director Bob Cameron.
Hello and welcome. The purpose of this presentation is to demonstrate our Rockcote Reinforced Render System, and more importantly to show you just how simple and easy it is to do the job correctly. The Rockcote Reinforced Render System is exactly that, a complete system, and must be installed as such by experienced, qualified tradespeople. Here we are on a building site in Queensland on the beautiful Sunshine Coast. It's a chilly winter's morning. The people who live in this house won't have to worry about the cool winters, or more importantly the hot summers that we get in this Queensland climate. They'll be well insulated from the elements by the polystyrene panels that form the base of the Rockcote Reinforced Render System. Expanded polystyrene is a breathable, rigid polystyrene manufactured from expanded bead melded together with steam. This forms a brilliant insulative building panel. The correct grade of polystyrene is detailed in our installation manual. This material for this project was supplied by Armax. It's a building grade polystyrene containing an insect repellent and a fire retardant. The polystyrene panels are quite easy to cut. A stack of the panels themselves make an ideal workbench, and you can cut without any dust or anything using a diamond blade or a hot knife for the more intricate details. One of the most critical components of the Rockcote Reinforced Render System is the mesh itself. Now this is an alkali resistant fiberglass mesh in a special grade that's designed to work properly in the system that we've designed. The fiberglass mesh is critical to the performance of the coating and to the warranty. It's important to ensure that on your project they don't use any cheap substitutions. Now, as well as the materials and the experienced qualified tradespeople to do the job, there are 3 very important parts of the Rockcote Reinforced Render System that you need to be aware of. The Rockcote Reinforced Render System brochure gives you an overview of the system and how it goes together, detailing the critical factors that you need to follow to ensure the success of the system. And secondly, on site we must have our installation manual. This is where the building designer obtains the details and specification that he puts into the building plans. Now on site, for the fitting of the board and the details and specifications, you follow the building plans. When it comes to the installation of the Rockcote Reinforced Render System, it is this manual that you follow. So for the rendering, you follow this manual. For the fitting of the board, the details and specifications, you follow your building site plans. Thirdly, as part of our quality assurance system, we have our warranty conditions form. Here, each job is given its own warranty number. This is the number that you use when ordering materials and invoicing to the site.
Just letting you know, I've entered those details into our database and I've now got a RRR warranty number for you if you'd like to record this number.
We keep track of the builder's name and registration details and the licence number of the installers on the project.
An important part of the panel installation is the pre-inspection of the frame to ensure that the frame is true and straight to accept the panels. Considerations have to be made for external fittings, heavier external fittings such as clotheslines, etc., that may be bolted to the walls. So we have to have solid fixings behind the panels. Also, we must check our walls for straightness for our starter strips. We must also check that appropriate flashings are installed. After that, we'll go through further through check on our frame. If we check to see whether there is any brace panels on the job. With those bracing panels, they're generally around 4 to 6 mil. They will affect the straightness of the wall, therefore we'll look at getting thinner sheets so we can keep the one line, straight true line for our sheeting. The whole system relies wholly and solely on having a straight and true frame, and with the brace panels they can affect that whole system. So therefore we revert back to a 54 mil sheeting instead of a 60. Or if the wall is not a real large one, it may be just as effective to cut down some ply strips and fit to the studs to get your wall at one level and one plane.
So then we mark the studs and the panels are screwed into place quickly with a cordless screw gun. Gary doesn't always move that quickly, but as you've just seen, the panels are nice and light and can easily be fitted into place by one person. At Rockcote, we're continually improving our RRR system. This is one of our ideas, an off-stud jointer. It allows the panels to be joined off the stud, saving you a lot of time in the process.